Hi readers of the Don Serber blog. It is me, Winston Bouvier Cuddlepup, the Deputy Chief Assistant Editorial Writer for the Los Angeles Times. Yesterday, I wrote an editorial headlined, "Shut Up and Be Scanned." I'm quite proud of that headline. It shows just how willing I'm to stand up to the man. I'm tired of these whiny complaints about the TSA frisking anyone who refuses to have their body exposed in public. As the New York Times observed in its editorial, there is nothing unconstitutional about being frisked by a federal employee under the threat of an $11,000 fine. Of course, if the police in New York City began frisking every one teenage boy in Harlem at 3 a.m., that would be different. But frisking citizens whose only crime is having a prosthetic leg is different. Terrorists may have talked about putting a bomb in a prosthetic leg, according to our authorities. And if we cannot trust our authorities, who can we trust? As I wrote in my editorial, the airport security devices may be intrusive, but they're also a necessary evil. Similar editorials have appeared in the Baltimore Sun, and the Boston Globe, and the Sacramento Bee. Glenn Reynolds looked at these editorials and quoted Matt Welch, who said, "More evidence for Radley Bacco's thesis that the media is more statist than liberal, and for my contention that the unsigned newspaper editorial should go the way of the dodo bird." As the Deputy Chief Assistant Editorial Writer for the Los Angeles Times, I take exception to that, not the dodo bird part. That is kinda cool. I object to being called a statist. We are not statists. On September 7, 2007, I wrote an editorial on the liberty/security debate over the Bush administration's eavesdropping on the email of Osama bin Laden and others to people in the United States. I wrote, "Loose lips may sink ships, but needlessly vague information about surveillance activity submerges facts that should be part of the debate in Congress and the country about the trade-off between privacy and safety." So you see, I'm not a statist all the time. I do worry about civil liberties. It is just that I worry only when we have a Republican president.